Imagine holding a device in your hands that doesn't just attempt to replace your laptop but reshapes what you even think a tablet is capable of. That's the direction Apple appears to be heading with its upcoming iPad Pro powered by the rumored M5 chip. For years, Apple has inched closer and closer to creating the ultimate portable machine, but according to a flood of leaks and insider reports, the 2025 iPad Pro could be the biggest leap in the product's history. This isn't just about another spec bump or a routine refresh. It looks like Apple is aiming for nothing less than a full-blown revolution in what the iPad stands for. Apple has long positioned the iPad Pro as an all-in-one solution, sleek, lightweight, and powerful enough to handle serious creative workloads. It quickly became the gold standard for professionals in fields like design, filmmaking, music, and photography. But in 2025, things may change dramatically. We're talking about a tablet that goes beyond what even the M4-powered iPad Pro achieved just a year earlier, bringing not only a faster chip and more advanced display, but also a slew of AI-driven tools, camera improvements, and software upgrades that could completely transform how the iPad fits into people's daily lives. The star of the show is, without question, the new M5 chip. Early reports suggest that this will be one of the most significant jumps in Apple silicon since the transition from M1 to M2. We're looking at a CPU that could deliver up to 20% faster performance, which translates to nearly instant app launches, buttery-smooth multitasking, and zero lag when switching between heavy-duty workflows. The GPU has also been redesigned to deliver both more power and greater efficiency, which is huge news for gamers, 3D modelers, art enthusiasts, and creative professionals who rely on demanding graphics performance. Then there's the Neural Engine, which may be Apple's most exciting secret weapon. This AI-focused processor is built to handle tasks like real-time language translation, intelligent photo recognition, advanced video editing, and even new forms of app interaction all directly on the device, without relying on the cloud. That means speed, privacy, and reliability all working together. The remarkable part is that Apple is expected to achieve all this without compromising battery life. Even with this jump in performance, leaks suggest the new iPad Pro will still manage between 10 and 12 hours on a charge. That balance of raw power with efficiency has always been a hallmark of Apple silicon, and the M5 looks ready to push that reputation even further. Imagine editing a 4K video in Final Cut, bouncing between layers in Photoshop, or running a graphics-intensive game at high frame rates, all while knowing your device will still be going strong by the end of the day. Of course, Apple isn't only rethinking what's inside the device. The outside is also getting attention, though more in refinement than reinvention. The 2025 iPad Pro is rumored to come with an even thinner aluminum chassis that feels more comfortable to hold, paired with rounded edges that should improve grip during long work sessions or entertainment use. The bezels are expected to shrink slightly, which means the old display will feel even more immersive than before. And durability is set to improve too, with tougher, scratch-resistant glass coatings designed to withstand the wear and tear of daily use. As for style, the classic silver and space gray colors will still be available, but many insiders believe Apple could introduce a titanium option. If true, that would not only make the iPad feel lighter and stronger but also align it with the premium finish we've seen recently on iPhones. Perhaps one of the most requested changes over the years has been a fix for the front camera placement. On current models, when the iPad is held in landscape orientation, your eyes appear to be looking off to the side during video calls, which feels awkward and unprofessional. Apple seems to have finally addressed this. The new iPad Pro is expected to feature dual front-facing cameras, one optimized for portrait orientation and the other for landscape. That means whether you're using FaceTime, Zoom, or Google Meet, your eye contact will feel natural, making conversations smoother and more personal. Alongside this, center stage, Apple's auto-tracking feature, is being upgraded with AI-driven improvements that allow it to keep you perfectly framed even if you're pacing, moving during a fitness session, or filming dynamic content for social media. Cameras on the back aren't being ignored either. The rear system is rumored to include a 12-megapixel wide and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, both with better low-light performance thanks to a wider f2.8 aperture. There's also talk of up to 4x digital zoom and professional-grade tools like ProRes video recording and HDR log video capture. For filmmakers and video creators, this would transform the iPad Pro into a legitimate camera and editing machine in one, especially with the processing power of the M5 chip working in tandem with the upgraded display. Speaking of the display, Apple is apparently taking things to the next level. The old panels introduced with the 2024 model already impressed with their deep blacks and vivid colors, but now Apple is rumored to be pushing brightness up to an astonishing 1600 nits peak. That would make this one of the brightest tablet displays in the world, ensuring it remains clearly visible even under direct sunlight. The promotion technology with up to 120 Hz refresh rates is also returning, which means ultra-smooth scrolling and responsiveness. Color accuracy is being fine-tuned for creative professionals, giving designers, editors, and filmmakers confidence that what they see on screen is exactly what will show up in print or in Final Cuts. And for the first time, Apple might be introducing HD or log recording directly on the iPad Pro, a feature professionals in the film industry will immediately recognize as game-changing. This incredible display will also pair with the anticipated Apple Pencil 3, which could arrive alongside the iPad Pro M5. One of the biggest rumored features is haptic feedback, allowing artists to actually feel textures when sketching or shading, making the digital experience even closer to traditional pen and paper. Coupled with the improved OLED screen, this could create the most immersive creative canvas Apple has ever produced. While hardware advancements are exciting, they're only half of the story. The software side, with the arrival of iPadOS 26, may prove just as transformative. Apple is reportedly gearing the update to be one of the most AI-focused overhauls in its history. Imagine AI-powered note summaries, real-time meeting transcriptions, predictive text editing that feels eerily intuitive, and smarter tools across the board. Stage Manager, Apple's solution for multitasking, is also expected to evolve into a more powerful 2.0 version. This could finally give users the freedom to juggle multiple apps in flexible, resizable windows, bringing the iPad closer than ever to the desktop experience of a Mac. For Apple Pencil users, the new OS may also deliver more natural gestures, better palm rejection, and automatic shape correction, creating a smoother and more intuitive workflow. Taken together, these software and hardware improvements could finally push the iPad Pro beyond the realm of being a tablet that does a lot and into the category of being a legitimate laptop alternate for professionals, creators, and everyday users alike. This vision is reinforced by Apple's decision to bring more macOS design elements into iPadOS, signaling a deliberate effort to blur the lines between the two platforms. Pricing is always a point of debate, but it looks like Apple may keep the structure the same as last year. Reports indicate the 11-inch iPad Pro will begin at $999, while the larger 13-inch model will start at $1,299. Pre-orders are expected to kick off around September 18, 2025, with shipping starting in early October. Considering the level of technology packed into this device, the raw computing power, the AI enhancements, the improved cameras, and the industry-leading display, that pricing feels surprisingly competitive. Zooming out a bit, it's clear that the iPad roadmap as a whole is entering an exciting phase. Beyond this flagship model, rumors point to a potential old iPad mini in 2026 or 2027, a redesigned entry-level iPad with AI features in early 2026, and even experimental foldable iPad Pro models possibly emerging by 2027. It's clear Apple is betting heavily on the iPad becoming a central piece of its future ecosystem, rather than just a supporting product line. So the big question becomes, should you upgrade? If you're using an older model, such as the 2022 iPad Pro or earlier, the jump to the M5 version would feel like an entirely new category of device. The performance leap, AI tools, display improvements, and camera fixes would be nothing short of transformative. Even if you bought the 2024 M4 model, the dual front cameras, AI-powered software enhancements, and upgraded HD or workflows may be enough to justify moving up to the latest model. And for anyone currently on an entry-level iPad, this new iPad Pro could open an entirely new world of productivity, creativity, and entertainment possibilities. In the end, the iPad Pro with the M5 chip looks like Apple's clearest vision yet of the future of portable computing. It merges laptop-level power with tablet portability, adds AI features that make workflows faster and smarter, and introduces display and camera upgrades that directly address long-standing user complaints. If even half of these leaks and rumors turn out to be true, the 2025 iPad Pro launch could easily go down as one of the most exciting moments in the product's history. Apple seems determined not just to refine the iPad, but to redefine it. And if they succeed, we might be witnessing the start of a whole new era for tablets.